Among the issues facing schools in Ohio right now is a persistent teacher shortage, and it's a problem that is only getting worse. According to a January report from the National Education Association, 55% of teachers are planning to leave the profession earlier than expected, and that's up from 37% who reported plans to quit last August. Columbus City Schools tells us there were 57 vacant teacher positions as of Tuesday, but days before there were 222 open teaching positions. Now, teachers have until July 10th to provide a 5-day notice to terminate their contracts, so officials tell us we can expect more openings in the coming weeks. But some lawmakers are trying to curb that trend.
We have a state board of education and we have an Ohio Department of Education, and we have a cadre of teachers who are professionals and are not respected as such.
Education leaders say teachers are leaving the profession in droves. The number one reason is burnout, but low wages, high-stake testing requirements, and severe staffing shortages were also issues listed by Columbus Education Association President John Caneglio.
If you really want to attract teachers, right, let's start talking about what is the state, what are local districts going to do about the working conditions.
Now, Representative Mary Lightbody, a Democrat serving Westerville, is proposing new legislation to encourage teachers to stay and entice future educators to join.
I was a middle school science teacher, so I've long known that there are things that a state representative can do to encourage people to become teachers.
Lightbody's legislation contains 3 bills focusing on 3 issues facing teachers today. 2 focus on the financial barriers of the profession by offering up to $40,000 in loan forgiveness and creating financial incentives for aspiring educators.
And I had some extremely bright, really awesome students when I was teaching in Columbus City who could have been terrific teachers, but were from, very impoverished family situation, and many of them expected to leave high school and go straight into some sort of a job to help their families.
The 3rd bill would make it easier for retired or former teachers to return to the classroom by issuing temporary teaching licenses. And while Caneglio commended Lightbody's proposals, he also called them stopgap measures and said if you want to hire and retain teachers, it all comes down to money.
There's not a teacher shortage. There's not a bus driver shortage, and there's not a truck driver shortage or anything. It all comes down to the pay, the working conditions, and things like that. And if you make these things competitive, people will want to do it.
And if you head to our website, NBC4i.com, NBC4 digital journalist Maeve Walsh goes ahead and breaks down this issue even further, how much money will be provided and how this plan would help to get more minority teachers in the classroom. Again, that's all on NBC4i.com.